Now that you've made it to the desktop, you know how to find the charms bar and the switcher bar, and the start screen is a little less intimidating. Let me give you a few tips to keep your productivity high and to make it so you're able to use Windows just a little bit better. These are old tricks I picked up from old operating systems that have served me well, including now with the new Windows 8 operating system. First, always remember to right-click. Whenever you right-click, it's going to give you options. It's going to give you options for whatever you right-clicked on. The naked desktop will give you options to copy or cut or paste, add new folders and shortcuts. If I right-click on a folder, it gives me options to share the folder, open it, copy or paste it, delete it. I can even open up properties to get advanced options and do things like rename the folder, share it with a different user, etc. Remember that right-clicking works just about everywhere. If I hit the Windows key and come over here, I can right-click on the News app, and if I know I'm never going to use it, I can uninstall it. Or if I just want it out of my way, I can simply unpin it to get rid of it. Right-clicking is how most people start doing problem solving. Chances are if you've had someone come over to your house and help you out with a computer, they didn't know the answer immediately. They fiddled around until they found it. To keep problems from happening, instead of just diagnosing them when they show up, always remember to change your computer's oil, so to speak. You need to keep it running a little better and keep it clean. In addition to using Microsoft Update, which is enabled by default, having a good antivirus and anti-spyware program on, you're also going to want to run disk maintenance, such as disk cleanup and defragmenter. Here's how you find these. Once you open up your main drive, just click on this PC, double-click your C drive. The drive that your computer has Windows installed on will always be C. And then just click Manage up here. Manage will let you defragment your disk or clean up your disk as needed. Whenever you click these two options, it will immediately scan the entire disk for things it can delete, or in the case of defragmenter, for pieces of files that would be more efficient elsewhere on the disk. That's a complicated process. Fortunately, even though it takes its time, they do all the heavy lifting for you. I'd recommend a defrag right before you go to sleep and let your computer work through the night. There's one other option that sometimes people forget that I want to recommend, and that's just using Google. If you ever need information or you don't know how to fix something, just fire up Internet Explorer and go to Google. I actually ran into a problem when I was updating to Windows 8.1 from Windows 8. And I ran into other issues when I was trying to get individual things from the Microsoft website. I was a little bit curious why, so I said Windows won't update. Oh, Windows won't update to Windows 8.1. There it is, right there. I couldn't even finish typing, and already I get a link that goes right to Windows. Install the latest Windows 8.1 update. It'll take me through all the details, whether or not it's already installed, notes on how to get rid of the automatic updating that may stand in your way, and step-by-step processes to go through. Remember, rather than calling somebody out, a quick Google search may give you the answers you need a little bit faster. Really? That's it? Beyond this, use the computer as needed, but remember, change your oil. Always keep your disks cleaned up, and do just a little bit of troubleshooting by doing things like a Google search or just right-clicking and seeing what the options are on a file. You never know what you may find, and hey, worst come to worst, you're right back where you started. It never costs anything to do a little bit of troubleshooting on your own.